Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here. These are the readings for September of 2022. They are general readings, and I will be, as I usually do at the beginning of the month, I will be expanding this reading. So we'll be looking in the expanded version of this reading. It will be more focused on romance and love. So we'll see what shows up in the general reading. Now, the pre-Raphaelite tarot is what I'm using for the 9-card spread. I'll be taking a Karma Dharma message, as I always do. I will be using the Good Tarot. I'll be taking 3 cards from here pertaining to love, so we'll be looking at that, and then we'll be expanding on love in the extended. I will be also using the Energy Oracle for advice, as well as the Moonology Oracle, which is more about your subconscious fears, intuition, anything that's going on for you emotionally, which can relate to matters pertaining to home or where you are emotionally. Are you happy? Are you feeling serene? What's going on in your emotional life? So the Moonology will also give us more understanding about matters pertaining to love as well as home, and anything to do with the yin energy, the nurturing psychic energy that we all hold. Now in the extended, as I said, I will be expanding on love, so I will be using a Mirror's Love Oracle. I will be taking the angel answers, so you'll be able to tune in and ask your questions. Hopefully we can, Spirit will guide us to answer your questions. And for advice, I will be using the Universal Love Oracle as well in the general reading. Now, I will also be using the La Vera Sibilla in the expanded love section to see what is more going on pertaining to love. As I said, I'll be taking 3 tarot from the Good Tarot, and then we can expand with the Sibillas, get more information with the Mirror's Love Oracle, the Angel Answers as well. And lastly, in the expanded, I will be taking my handwritten love messages. Okay, so speaking of the expanded reading for each sign, if you're on Patreon, you get the 12 extended readings, which is great because purchasing one expanded reading is the same price as being a member on Patreon. So you may want to join us on Patreon. We do a lot of astrology and mythology, and you get all the extended readings, as well as many perks like 3 free readings every month. So yes, we'll be doing it a little bit differently this month with the extended. As I said, we'll be expanding on love, so either you can join us on Patreon, or you can purchase a one-off through my website, as I have the extended readings there as well. You can get all the links beneath the video. For those of you that are interested in a personal reading, they are available. You can get the link beneath the video. My website is there, so you can check out the link, check out the readings that are on offer. We do astrology readings, we do birth analysis, we do tarot readings, we do a mixture of tarot and astrology, which are called the deluxe readings. So if you want any advice as well as to which reading would best suit your situation, you can always email us at divinedebut11@gmail.com. All the links are beneath this video. And I'm beginning with the sign of Virgo, as it is Virgo season. Happy birthday, dear Virgo. Of course, we've got the equinox towards the later part of the month. We're moving into Libra season. A change of seasons is a big change, generally speaking, so it's important times. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to these readings. They are free readings, remember. So those of you that, if this is your story, you can get the extended, expanded version for the month of September of 2022. So let's go on to the readings, everyone. Thank you so much for your love, your support. Let's begin. Hello, dear Pisces, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope that you've watched the intro as I go into a lot of the details pertaining to what cards I'm using and about the extended readings for the month of September. We're looking generally for you in the month of September here. In the extended, we'll be looking more so at love. Now this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or North Node, all in Pisces. And if you don't understand what that means, I've got a link beneath which says what to watch, Sun, Moon, or Rising. That explains everything for you. So let's see what's going on in the month of September of 2022, dear Pisces. There's a full moon happening in your sign in the month of September. Something is obviously culminating and ending for you. I wonder what that is. It all depends on what your depends on what rising sign you are. I mean, that's why we say look at your rising sign. Which area is Pisces for you? So which house does it govern? Something is ending there, and obviously in the house opposite, so in the house of Virgo, something is beginning there. So if you don't understand, check out the video that I've mentioned, and do join us on Patreon if you are so called to do so. They get all the extended readings for the month for being on Patreon. Okay, I'll go into more details in the intro. Let's see, Pisces, what's going on for you, generally speaking, in the month of September of 2022. There's inaction, Four of Swords. You're coming out of a heartbreak, you're needing to heal. There is no action taken with the Four of Swords. Looks like there's exhaustion here, possibly, or someone is needing to take time out to heal. They haven't had it easy. This is the warrior that's been at battle and needs to gather himself up, gather his thoughts up. Above her is the Three of Swords. That's what she's thinking about. That's what she's ruminating about. We've got the Seven of Swords, the Moon, the Seven of Cups, my goodness, Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, the Strength card, Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Two sevens. We've got the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups. There has been some sort of deception or something that's been secretive. It is, Seven of Swords is right next to the Moon, so there's some sort of deception. It can relate to the mother, it can relate to the home. A lot of illusion, deception, possibly here. There has been secrets within a family. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is the family card. It could also connect to money matters. It could possibly also be someone not being truthful about their emotions and their fears moving forward pertaining to an offer. We've got the the Knight of Cups here. The Magician can be a trickster as well. Even though we've got Mercury retrograding this month, which will take us back to the past. Mercury is retrograding in Libra, and Libra is all about relationships of all sorts. There's something that Mercury is bringing back from the past. We're revisiting the past, and there's a lot of worry around it. Maybe there's a lack of communication here as well. Someone holding themselves back. I see the Knight of Cups as a gesture of peace here. The peacemaker, I don't know if this is another person or whatever this deception is about. There's a lot of worry around it. Nine of Swords is a lot of stress, anxiety, and worry. So we've got the Leo, more than likely Virgo season, where something has happened. Starting off maybe from Cancer season as well. Preferably the last part of July. Something has happened here now. Looking at the Major Arcana cards, we've got the Magician and we've got the Moon. Both can be things that are unknown. I mean, the Magician does usually speak to power, and it is an ace, but I'm not reading reversals. And because we've got Nine of Swords here, I do feel that there's a lack of communication. Now, Ten of Pentacles can speak to support, but I feel here it's got more to do with, it could be in relation to a marriage, to a family home, to a family. At the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is being invested, another 7. We do have 3 sevens here. 3 sevens are 21. 21 is the World card. We'll take more cards and see what's going on. 7 of Pentacles. Sevens are also, this could speak to 7 years or 7 months. It's a difficult turning point. Now 7 is also the Chariot, which does speak to a house move possibly, or just turning a difficult corner. Someone possibly wanting to leave home. Because of a family, some sort of family matters, could relate to money as well. Let's take your Karma Dharma for the month of September. And we've got the Moon again. So it does speak to decisions around a home. Probably some sort of an illusion, some sort of deception, secrecy. Dream or illusion. Dream. Pay attention. Pay attention to your subconscious. See what messages come through for you. Let's see where you are emotionally. Emotionally, with a Moonology Oracle in the month of September. For Pisces, dear Spirit, Pisces, where are they emotionally in September? And we've got a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. That's interesting because the new moon in Libra will be just around the corner. So at the end of the month, we're having a new moon in Libra. So it does show the scales as well. And the scales can possibly speak to some sort of legal proceedings, an ending to a commitment, a marriage because of deception, third parties possibly here. We also see the new romantic connection here with the Knight of Cups, which could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer. But there's a new moon happening for you, which means there's a seed that's being planted in the month of September. Now, Libra is relationships, it is partnerships. So let's look specifically at love for a moment with the Good Tarot. And as I said, we'll be expanding. We will be expanding. I'll take some more tarot here on the spread as well. We go from the Seven of Swords to the Four of Swords. Seven and 4 is 11. 11 is the Justice card. Justice can speak to divorce or injustices or, again, any sort of legal proceedings. Let's see what's going on in love for Pisces in the month of September. Remember, there is a full moon in your sign, so there's 2 weeks between the full moon and the new moon in Libra. That time will be important for you. So from the 10th of September roughly until the 25th will be very interesting. I'd love to hear your comments. Pay attention to those dates. Let's see what's going on in love for you. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here, the Eight of Water, Eight of Cups, and the King of Air, which can speak to legalities. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. King of Air is usually Aquarius, so it could be, I mean, the King of Swords usually does not show emotion, but we see that the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Earth could also be, Ace of Pentacles could be a commitment or a marriage that someone is leaving, moving towards legalities. The Two of Wands is like an open portal for me. It's also choices, ready to go on some sort of an adventure. What are you leaving? There's the Chariot. So we've got the Chariot here as well, another 7. Beneath the Chariot, which can speak to, I mean, you're moving towards victory where doors open up for you, but the Chariot is also needing to make a decision. Being able to make that decision to move forward. The Four of Fire, you see, the Four of Fire is the wedding card. You're finding yourselves on new turf. On new turf, new love relationship, possibly. Some of you are deciding to move forward with a divorce settlement. The Eight of Cups is, I'm leaving something that was stable. Or there's been an offer elsewhere. Another offer that you, that offered you stability. But to do that, you need to go through, I mean, the King of Swords is, it can be someone that is an advisor. It could be that you're receiving advice pertaining to possible separation or divorce. This could be a possible new home as well, as I spoke of before. I mean, the King of Swords could speak to dealing with someone, so back and forth, pertaining to a house move, a purchase of a house as well. Some of you could be the younger generation. Some of you could be leaving your family home and moving in with with a new person. I mean, we've got new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. Together with that could be a new home. Seven of Pentacles is where I've been invested, so I've been saving my pennies, and I'm seeing what I can do with that. Where am I now, and what can I do? As I said, it's not easy. It's been a difficult turn. Sevens are always conflict. You've got 3 sevens here. Beneath the Chariot is the 4 of Wands, which can be the family home many times, obviously, but it can also speak to a stable, committed relationship, marriage. And we've got the King of Fire here, King of Wands. And the King of Wands, some of you could be leaving a fire sign for an air sign. Could be with a Libra, could be with an Aquarius. Beneath the 7 of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles, which is a messenger, a message that promises long-term, something long-term, something that you're going to be, or that you have been studying or looking at. Some of you could be mothers. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is the single person. Lots of Pentacles, so lots of earth here. Now remember, dear Pisces, a new moon in your house of relationships. A full moon, something pertaining to your personal life, and it's all about you. A full moon is happening in your sign. Right? So something is culminating here for you. But you've got a new moon. We've just had a new moon at the end of August in your house of relationships. So a new beginning. 9 of Pentacles is the Virgo energy. I don't know if you're dealing with another Virgo. Some of you could be. It could be another earth sign. Could be someone that's just very logical. Cancer is also very strong here. The moon is Pisces, but it is Cancer as well for me. Here it is again. Let's take more cards. Let's see what the advice is. I don't know why I get that. Why do I get that? Some of you are moving to a new home and you're waiting on a love relationship. You're waiting on them. It's as though you're building a new nest and you're hoping that at last minute they'll make up their mind. It's as though you've taken care of everything and waiting on the person that you're romantically interested in to join you or to move in with you. It's as though I've prepared everything now. I'm starting over. But will they reciprocate? Will they show up? And I feel a lot of you have put a lot of work into this. That could speak to exhaustion here as well. So what that means for me is possibly those of you that are that have left a deceptive relationship, you've started to build on your life. And it's as though someone is waiting to see the proof that you're serious about this relationship, let's say, or this partnership, because this could also be a partnership, right? Doesn't have to be. It could be connected to business as well. So it's as though you've tried to do everything on your own, and it's like the last minute crunch. Are they going to take that step? Are they going to? Here I am. I'm all set up. I'm waiting. New moon in Libra. I love that. new romantic cycle begins, probably begins with a new home as well. So creating your life, creating a new life for yourself, that's what I get here. Let's see what the energy oracle wants to advise. You've got victory. Victory. You've got the Chariot here, which is a card of victory as well. I love that for you. Let's see what the Universal Love Oracle has for Pisces. Yes, some of you could be leaving a Leo. Could be a Leo, could be a possible other air sign. Now, you're either connecting, you could be connecting with a, I don't know if it's a Cancer, could be a, I don't think it's a Pisces. Pisces could be the part of the deception. I mean, Pisces and Aquarius, if you're dealing with an Aquarius and or a Pisces, they're very closely linked, that you could be leaving behind. What is the advice for Pisces? We've got Trilogy of Light. Let's read that for you quickly. Trilogy of Light. The image on this card symbolizes the template of creation. Abstract energy spirals into formation and drops down into consciousness. If you have chosen this card today, be aware that the wheel is set in motion. An abstract idea that you've had floating around in your subconscious is about to surface in your conscious mind. Pay attention to new ideas over the coming days. One of these ideas is the seed for the beginning of something completely new. Between all you are and all you will be is the present moment. Be conscious of the relationship of past, present, and future. Allow the light of your experience and wisdom to be your beacon as you set a course for a brighter future. So again, I'm going to say this could be connected to business as well. It's like you've been working really hard towards something. The potential here is for victory. Let's take some cards before I read your energy oracle. So we'll put the general card down, which is the Seven of Pentacles. And let's see what this Four of Swords is all about. We've got the Three of Cups, Trilogy, three. Again, it speaks to a group effort. Three of Cups can speak to a love triangle, obviously, on the Four of Swords. But possibly this could also speak to a celebration that you've completed, some sort of a task here. Let's look at that moon. I want to look at the moon card. What is all that about? Ooh, and we've got the Emperor here. So Aries, Taurus could be any other sign. We know that the Emperor many times could be someone that could be someone that is very controlling, someone that is, this could be someone that you've been working with, partnering up with, that could have been deceptive, or it could have been just a past commitment of yours. Some of you may share children as well with this Emperor. So there's a possible either deception, a lot of deception going on with this Emperor. Let's look at that Seven of Cups, because that could speak to, it could speak to illusion, but, you know, the Emperor as an energy can also speak to someone that's taking control of their lives. This could also be for some of you a father figure that some of you are wanting to are sneaking around about and not, I don't know, there's the Emperor is very close to the Four of Swords, so I don't like the energy. We've got the Hermit as well, Virgo. Someone's been looking for answers. You've been looking for answers. The Hermit is Virgo, and Virgo is all about practical matters, but also having gone within, soul searching, looking for answers, looking for clarity, as there's a lot of confusion or deception. I mean, the Hermit is could also be a spiritual advisor. I mean, the Hermit and the King of Air could be the same person. Someone that is very wise. Some of you have gone through a spiritual awakening, which could open many doors on a level of vocation and career. I mean, how I see the Emperor here is like Pisces has been working behind the scenes, doing a lot of work, and there's like recognition, and there's some sort of an award or reward that you're receiving. So a recognition, some sort of recognition I get for others of you. What's this Ten of Pentacles about? And we've got the Four of Pentacles, so miser, the miser, or again, not feeling valued within a family situation, being in a family where there was no support, there was stinginess. Let's look at that Seven of Swords for a moment. And we've got the Justice card. Some sort of an injustice, theft, stealth. And we've got the Scales again. So this, because we've got a new romantic cycle begins and the Scales are here, and it's on the Seven of Swords, it can speak to deception. So someone, I don't know, having stepped out of a commitment, or that spirit will reward you because there's been wrongdoings towards you, and this is like spirit coming in and saying, don't worry, you're going to win at the end of the day. You will receive your karma, I should say your dharma, your rewards. And he who has done you wrong will receive their karma. What's the Magician here? What's this ace about? We've got the Lovers, Gemini. We've got Mercury and Gemini. And we know that the Lovers does speak to partnership, an important love relationship, a divine union that someone's been waiting on. With the Strength card, the Strength card is Leo, but the Strength card speaks to confidence, but also needing to be courageous and strong, not being stuck in fear. What's the Strength card about? Wow, so we've got Leo, Aquarius here, two major arcana cards. You know, the Star does speak to healing, but it also speaks to social media, maybe communication through social media, waiting on news from someone that has not been communicating, possibly. The star is also a wish fulfillment that's at a timely distance. Could be physical distance or timely distance as well. I mean, the star is like the stars align for you. And it's the same with the magician. I mean, the magician is given, with the alignment of the stars, he's given all the tools to make the magic. So we've got the magician, which is all about logic. We've got Aquarius, which is all about figuring out a resolution, how to overcome any obstacles or fears, or how to detach, how to break away. Let's look at the Nine of Swords. We've got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Very strong intuition. This is you. Obviously, you have been worried sick. Now, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's very nurturing, loving. There could be also an age difference between you and a new love relationship with the Knight of Cups. Let's have a look at the Knight of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And we've got the Seven of Wands. Someone that's ready to fight or to take action towards, even though there's obstacles here, another 7. We've got another 7. What's that 7 of Pentacles about, which is the general energy? We've got the Ace of Wands. You just restart my camera. And it feels like this Knight of Cups, we know that the Knight of Cups is never 100% certain about coming forward with this offer. The Knight is not a king, so maybe the doubts here pertaining to this romantic offer is that there's so much against it. I mean, in Seven of Wands puts someone in a position of power, though. Even though there are obstacles pertaining to this love offer, it's also someone who's got the drive and the desire to fight for love, to fight for this creative offer, whatever it is. And here we've got the Ace of Wands, which also speaks to having the ability to see creatively how to move forward. But also, it does speak to a lot of desire and the stuck energies changing into movement. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Devil. So some of you may have been stuck in a difficult cycle. The Devil does speak to limitations, time, obsession, struggles and fears. But you've got the Victory card here. Let's read it. It's in the upright. Let's read number 28 and see what that's about. Remember that the Devil card is Saturn. So Saturn does try to control situations, and we've got the Emperor up here. We've got a Knight of Cups. So some of you may be connecting with someone that's not, someone that's younger than another that you've been dealing with. Possibly someone that was very unhealthy for you, or someone that was unjust towards you. And when I say unjust, because we've got the Justice card right next to the Emperor, and we've got the Seven of Swords. So whether this is romantic or, I mean, the Emperor could have also been a boss of yours that was promising you a million things and they'd never delivered. So you're making a choice to move forward. Some of you could be, you may have been sort of studying something pertaining to, I don't know, spiritually based, astrology, tarot, whatever it is. I feel that there's, you're preparing yourself for a new cycle. This could be a new cycle where you're going to be an entrepreneur. You're beginning, it's like I feel the strong changes for Pisces. I feel that you're taking a position of power, dear Pisces. You're powering up. It's like you're demanding your happiness. And whoever is against that, you're ruling them out. You're drawing a line in the sand. This card shows a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement of your achievement. Success is on its way, and you have a sense of pride in what you've worked to accomplish. The achievement may be a great outer success, or it may be a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort toward. And that's what the Four of Swords shows us here. Enjoy this sense of accomplishment, but be careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer triumph to bring great changes, but often there may still be inner work to do. Let yourself be open to victory on every level now. That is a beautiful message, dear Pisces. I love that. Absolutely love that for you. Let's see what's beneath the Devil. And we've got the Tower. So the Tower breaks down what are these blockages for you. What were these fears? What were these unhealthy psychological issues, that you're not good enough, that you could not take charge of your own life, that you could not be your own boss. That's what I get with the Devil here. Now, some of you that have been in a narcissistic past relationship and in a vicious cycle, this is changing with an awareness, a Tower moment that you're having. Beneath that is the Ten of Swords. You see, when something's meant to go, it's meant to go. And it's time. The Devil says that it's time. Kronos will, Saturn will. It's like you're being released from bondage. Whatever that bondage was for you, could have been a contract, could have been a job, could have been a family situation. Remember that this is a general reading. Now we will be focusing on love in the extended. So as I said, for more information on that, check out the intro and check out the links beneath this video. So dear Pisces, I will leave it there. I want to thank you so much, sending you lots of love, lots of light, wishing you well for the month of September. Blessings. Ta-ra.